So until then, I'm just gonna tie a long leash to that, tie it to my foot in case I fall asleep on the rock waiting, and wait for the tide. Tide's coming up. Well, here's that once dry bay that I just got into and went up on the beach and lay down, had a little snooze before the water woke me up, and now it's 10 feet underwater. Less than 2 hours later, and there's a school of perch swimming down there. What used to be high and dry. A lot of water moving around. Got about another 2 hours before it slacks out. I'll probably start working my way down and see how bad the current is. The strongest of the currents is probably gone by now. Out there is the sea otter. It's right in that. They're hanging out. So it's getting up there. Time to push on, and I got another 4.5 miles down there to Kendrick Bay, and then I'll go into the bay for a couple miles and try to find a sandy beach. And I got to get a water supply. Restock on water. They know I'm here. He's watching me. The one over there. He's checking it out. These underwater calls so they know I'm here. It's like cat and mouse. Pop up wherever they want. Oh, there's 4 of them now. There's 2 there, and there's 2 more over there. The whole clan over here. Alright, current seems to be going the right way, so I'm going to head back out. Give it a try. Definitely have a tailwind. Not the 30 knots they predicted, but it'll do. This place is just thick with otters. I was just those couple, but I've seen dozens of them. They're splashing around. And these guys in here. Watching me. Got another. Oh, there must be 50 of them over there. I don't know what's going on. They're just, all those are otters. It's like an otter colony or something, I guess. See if I can get a little closer. Yeah, those are just thick with sea otters. Yeah. It's doing sea otter stuff. Oh, that guy's right there. Hi. Never seen so many otters in one spot before. Moms and pups. Oh. Got the pup there. Look at that. That's all sea otters. Can't even count that many. Gotta be 3 dozen sea otters right there. There come the males. I guess they're checking me out. That's got entertaining. It's a colony of sea otters. More otters. This one is so lazy. What is he doing? carrying a dead body or something? I don't know what's going on there. He won't submerge, so it looks like he's carrying his dead buddy. Get that in there. Sorry, I'm having trouble trying to stay in focus. That's bizarre. Huh. I guess one died and the other one's carrying it around for a while. That's pretty sad. Down about a mile from where I saw the huge otter colony, there's a bunch of, I think at least one, maybe two pods of humpbacks lunge feeding, where they blow a circle of air bubbles around a bunch of herring, and then one comes right up in the center and gulps it all up. He's coming out of the water about 10-15 feet with his mouth open, his pleats expanded. There's pleats under the bottom of their mouth that expand out so they can gulp in tens of thousands of gallons of water and then filter out all the herring in it with the baleen in their teeth. They don't have teeth, they have baleen. It's essentially hair. But there's about, there's 15 whales here. Just a minute ago, they're all down right now. There they are. But there's another pod. That was that guy there. So I don't want to get too close yet. There's another pod that's even closer. Yeah, those are big animals. I thought there was another one. Maybe there's only one pod down here. Alright, it's getting late in the evening and I need to find a place to sleep. And of course this shoreline is all rock. I got some fish on the deck. I'm gonna have fish for dinner. I've been fishing and just taking a nice leisurely pace down the coast this afternoon. I heard a weather report and it said that Thursday is supposed to be a really nice calm day. And I thought Thursday was going to be our getting sloppy, ready to storm roll in day. So now that I have, in my mind, an extra day in my schedule, I can take it a little more leisurely down the coast here and I don't have to book it because this is exposed coast for the next 30 some miles. And then I tuck in behind POW Island, which is where I want to be for a while. So my problem right now, I need a place to camp, and typically what I do in this situation is I look for a valley, because that usually has a river that comes down it, and then the river ends in a beach of some type, at least a less steep shoreline. But this is a really bizarre situation. It almost looks like there's a hill in front of the valley behind it, which would, in my mind, make it a deep lake back there. But I'm going to get a little closer and take a look at it because I have two problems. I need a place to sleep and I'm almost out of water, so I need to find a stream to filter water. Yeah, there's something weird going on with the geology here. That's always fascinating. It's always different, right? I mean, a typical coastline is just forest right down to the trees, but here there's that kind of ridge of brown. That's all rock that nothing's grown on. It has no topsoil. All the way up, and then all the way up the mountainside. There's faces of exposed, it looks like granite or basalt, I don't know. Hard to tell the difference from here. And there should be a way for water to flow. If water's coming down that valley in a heavy rainfall, which I know there's heavy rainfalls out here, all that water's got to go to the sea, so it should cut a river valley. And back in there's a little pocket beach, it looks like. I want to check that out. But if that doesn't pan out, I think I'm going to go around that hill, and there must be something on the other side that drains this whole valley. Because every valley has to have a drain. So there's a small beach back in there, but it's Nothing to write home about. Pretty big sized boulders to drag up. Typically on a beach that's swept by a river once in a while, you'll have pretty small sand, or at least round river rocks that are a lot easier to pull up. There's a little one over there, but I don't see any fresh water coming in here at all. I think that rock ridge that comes down here, comes down this way, it just blocked all the flow. Maybe it turned it. So maybe around this hillside, down the coast a half a mile, there's a big river that comes out. Because something's got to dump all those valleys. There's a lot of acreage up there to drain. So this is bizarre. Trying to find a little river valley stream, and I come across this log. The log's been notched deeply, like it's a floor joist for a lodge or ceiling joist. That's definitely man-made. Huh. I wonder if it was notched somewhere else, and it might have just washed up there, but that's kind of an interesting way to wash it up. Looked like it was a bridge across the stream or something. This one looks possible. Really nice profile on the beach. Easy to drag up and down. And there's a little gully there that obviously had a river at one time. Whether it has any water in it right now or not, I can go check, but I only need a couple quarts. I'll check this one out. Yeah, it's just a nice little beach. It's got a good steep profile, which means you don't have to drag it a long way if I want to leave it low tide. I'm going to sleep in a little later tomorrow, which I might, after getting up at 4 o'clock this morning and not really getting much of rest in the afternoon. But this is another good indication of water up here. Is red cedar. It needs a lot of water to grow, so you've got a whole cedar grove here. Cedars, cedars, cedars. This is a red cedar here, and all these other ones are. Even the down one is cedar. So there is a lot of fresh water here, and there's a pretty nice place to camp right here. Cedar bogs always make nice camping spots. They got this moss underneath of them, like a natural pad. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. So it's just a trickle, but that's plenty of water for me. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. This is that nice, nice carpet. Perfect campsite. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice. Just enough of everything. Just enough water, just enough space to camp, just enough beach. It's a nice tucked away little spot. Just what I want.